Hey guys, Guru Bob Heineman here at Seattle Integrated Martial Arts. Today, what I wanted to kind of touch on is what I consider to be a huge misconception out there, and that is that there is such a thing as a superior martial art. So, one of the first things I want to touch on this is that the thing that we talk about all the time is that there's no superior art, there are superior individuals, so that's number one. Right? It's not the art itself that's superior, if you will. It's the person practicing it. Secondly is, how do you train that art? So, the art itself doesn't do anything, right, unless you're training it. And what way are you training it? How often? What level of intensity you're training it? What's the the methods that you're using? Are they maximizing your ability to operate, and execute, and apply this art? Thirdly is, what's the environment that you're looking to apply your martial arts? So if you're talking about a combative level, you can't really, the environment will change what is more effective or what's more efficient. If you got to fight somebody in the front seat of your car, kicking and punching, or what you're used to, say, in a kickboxing setting, might be really difficult to execute, right? So, in a nutshell, there's three main bullet points that we would touch on right away if someone were to say, what's the superior martial art? I don't really believe there's such a thing. But then even on another level, what are we talking about? Superior to what? Superior in what way? So meaning, what is the person's reason for doing martial arts? Is if they're doing it to, make themselves better. I mean, their particular art they choose to do helps them with anxiety. It helps them with keeping them off of drinking, drugs, and alcohol, something like that. It helps them break bad habits and build better ones, better new ones. Or they just freaking enjoy it more. I mean, it makes them happy. They enjoy the community. They enjoy the learning process, et cetera, et cetera. So it'd be really hard then to come in and tell somebody, well, your martial art is inferior to mine because, again, for whatever reason. Again, a lot of people use combat as the baseline, or as the watermark to what a superior martial art is. But again, even in that context, as I was explaining before, that's irrelevant. That doesn't really stack up. There's definitely arts that you would want to focus on if you had a sort of knowledge of where you're going, right? I mean, there's whatever the context again is. You have certain techniques, certain applications that are going to be more conducive to, say, certain jobs, or military application, or law enforcement application, et cetera, et cetera. So yes, I mean, you could argue for sure that there are some arts, some training methods that are going to be way more combative than others. But in terms of using it as a broad, sort of scope of what martial art is more superior than the other, you really, again, you really can't say that, because why is that person doing the martial art in the first place? What are they trying to get out of it? So, and I just bring this up again. I don't hear it that much, but there's definitely debate. People like to, probably more online than anything else, but people want to know, what's like the most effective martial art and that sort of thing. And again, even in the context of a school like ours, where we cross-train different martial arts, I don't think one is superior to the other. I think some are going to be, you go to the ground with a jiu-jitsu practitioner and you have no groundwork, yeah, you got problems, right? But again, not everyone's training just for a fight. In fact, most people will not fight. Will get in a fight in their life. I mean, unless they sign up to compete or something, but it's very rare. So, if you're looking into martial arts, look for the things that, ultimately look what makes you happy. What do you enjoy? And be open-minded. That's always a big thing for me, is just be open-minded to things, be willing to learn what they're showing you. So anyways, that's my thought for today. Hope you guys are doing well. We'll talk to you soon.